It's easy to get stuck in the loop of trying to find the best but next expensive upgrade for your bike.
But here are 5 best budget ways to upgrade your bike.
Bang for your buck. You could buy a new air shaft for your fork instead of buying an entirely new fork. This is a relatively cheap way of doing it, and I did do this actually with my Canyon Lux. I upped the travel 20mm on the front by getting a new air shaft, and have a look. Obviously it's different for every fork out there, but I found this RockShox Debonair air shaft for about £40 online. Check out in your local currency, of course. Don't forget that it will change the geometry of your bike if you're changing the travel. So if you're upping it by about 20mm of travel on the front, that'll change your head angle by about a degree and raise your BB a bit as well. But for some types of riding, that can help you out. So check out the options available for your fork. Changing your bar and stem is a massive way of changing your riding position on the bike and actually completely changing the way the bike feels. It doesn't have to be an upgrade in buying a more expensive, carbon handlebar. Literally talking about changing the shape of your bike. So a shorter stem, it's going to make that bike better for riding downhill. Higher bars, the same. You've got to look at what it does the other side. What you gain in one area, you'll lose in another. But really making that cockpit suit your riding style is a really cheap and effective way of making your bike ride better. Handlebars all have varying up sweep and back sweep angles, and this will make quite a difference in the feel of your riding position. If you draw a straight line from where the stem clamps onto the bar to the tip of the top of the bars and measure that angle, that's the up sweep. This changes how much your wrists twist inwards. The back sweep is simple. It measures what angles the bars go backwards, and this changes how your wrists go outwards. The extreme differences would be between a cruiser bike's handlebars and a dead straight handlebar. Moving that position of your bar and stem will also drastically change the traction of the bike. So moving it from front to back or making sure it's balanced. So definitely take that into account when you're looking at getting the perfect position on your bike. A new front tyre. I know we talk about tyres all the time, but it's the only place your bike touches the ground, or at least it should be. It doesn't always work like that. And I always think it's worth buying. I know that they're expensive, but the more premium tyres are really good. You get the better rubber, the better build. But I would say maybe you don't need to buy 2. I quite often in summertime as well run the more worn tyre, stick it on the back as a semi-slick, and then buy a new front tyre. As long as you've got a good front tyre, your back should follow it in all but the worst conditions. So maybe just save your money and buy 1 new tyre.
On a mountain bike, bigger suspension is better, maybe, right? But when it comes to brakes, bigger is definitely better. Now this is a quick upgrade to do. If you've got two pot brakes that are not cutting the mustard and heating up too quick, if you're more gravity fed, then upgrading to a bigger rotor is definitely going to give you a lot more braking power, and also it's going to dissipate all that heat a lot quicker as well. So bigger is definitely better, and it's a good upgrade. Okay, this next one isn't a budget-friendly one, but it is a good bang for your buck. Now, if you're one of those guys or girls that are riding in their trainers and are struggling to keep their feet on those pedals, where they're bouncing around and not getting maximum grip with that shoe, then upgrading to a pair of bespoke mountain biking shoe is going to help you definitely keep your feet on those pedals and also give you a lot more bike control instead of kind of concentrating on trying to keep your feet on the pedals with those normal trainers. Mountain bike shoes are purposely built for riding mountain bikes, and they give you the ultimate grip and are good and comfortable and protect those feet of yours. So there you go, a few bang for your buck and budget upgrades.
Yeah, let us know your recommendations as well down in the comments down below. We'll read them and it'll help everyone else as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Thumbs up.
See ya. That's a good one, I like that one. That was my idea.